When Nebraska Republican Senator Ben Sasse unloaded his lengthy 2,200-word Facebook post detailing why he won't back a last-ditch effort to keep President Trump in the White House, Sasse says there's no widespread election fraud. He also accelerated a question News Channel Nebraska and others have been raising for quite some time.
Do you think, because there's a lot of speculation of what his next move is, do you think he's running for the White House?
I think that he wants to run for the White House because every single one of the 100 U.S. senators want to run for the White House. But it's hard to say how that breaks. And it's a game of what you might call luck and right place, right time. And it's unclear whether that's going to happen in his case.
The self-described conservative Washington Examiner says with his Facebook post, Ben Sasse ends 2020 with an eye on 2024. Sasse, who has not responded to NCN's request for comment, famously ripped Trump just before Election Day.
The way he treats women and spends like a drunken sailor. He mocks evangelicals behind closed doors. His family has treated the presidency like a business opportunity. He's flirted with white supremacists. I mean, the places where we differed on COVID, at the beginning of the COVID crisis, he refused to treat it seriously.
Sasse went on to easily outscore Trump in Nebraska, Sasse picking up 68% of the statewide vote, Trump 59%. Sasse insisting he's never voted for Trump, instead voting for Mike Pence twice. But Sasse's never Trumpism has its doubters.
During the 2016 election, you were a leader of the Never Trump movement. You've called the president creepy, a megalomaniac strongman. When I look at your voting record, you currently vote 87.2% in line with this president.
So I've been a conservative since long before Donald Trump was, and I'm going to be a conservative long after Donald Trump is president.
And Jane Klebb, the head of the Nebraska Democratic Party, says Sasse's criticism has been too little too late, that Sasse has been complicit in the horrendous behavior and actions of Trump.
I will deliver.
Keep in mind that when it came to Trump's impeachment, Sasse voted not to convict him. What all this means for a Sasse bid for the White House in 2024? Know this. The last Nebraskan to run for president, Bob Kerrey, in 1992, came up well short.
Because of the population size of the state of Nebraska, is it just impossible for someone from Nebraska to win the White House?
Very difficult. You have to be able to attract the money. You have to have a lot of electoral votes that you've already got in the bag. It's a real tough deal when you come from a small rural state.
How do you offset that if you're Ben Sasse?
Spend a lot of time on the East and West Coast raising money, ingratiating yourself to the kinds of people that play at that level, and attempting to be the kind of U.S. senator that people find attractive and presidential material.
That while Trump has labeled Sasse a rhino, a Republican in name only. In Omaha, Joe Jordan, News Channel, Nebraska.